Good morning. Can you hear me, sir?
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, all right, all right.
All right, all
Another
right, all right.
glorious another glorious Sunday morning here at the square table as we sit down. Today we're switching up a little bit. We got some unboxings. I got the green Frog Tree burning Godzilla, which you can kind of see. Oh, maybe not in this the
You
way I
can.
have it cut,
You can see,
but
you
you
can
can
see the
see that
bag.
bag.
It's like right there.
So I got that, and then Avandra, what do you got?
I got the MegaHouse Monkey D. Luffy Gear 5 that I can't wait to open.
How long have you had it and not opened it? I feel
Uh,
already
ooh.
terrible. I've had this for like 2 weeks and haven't opened it,
Oh
or
no,
maybe a
I've
week.
had this for like 4 months or so.
Wow,
I I
that's
just ha- I've had no
you know
place to
what?
put it. That's really what it is.
Let's let's open that up to the chat, or for those
Is
who are
that too
watching.
long?
What
Is
is?
that too long?
Well, no, yeah, like what is the longest box day from when you received it to when you actually opened it? What is your
Uh,
and what figure was it?
okay. So I can actually tell you. Probably it was probably my Ghostbusters replica proton pack. I kept that
Which
in
I
the
still haven't
box.
seen, by the way. I don't think.
Yeah, I know, because it's still in the box.
Why isn't it hanging on the wall? Do I need to come over
Find
and
me a wall.
we can
Find me a
we can
wall. What am I
create a
gonna do? Take take
I,
take down my take down my pictures over
look,
here? Or am I
yeah, yeah.
take down
Take
my
down
pictures
your
over here?
Pink Floyd picture, okay?
Absolutely
It's
not. Absolutely not.
no,
No.
no, but we can find other spaces for it. Like right behind the door there, there's some space. We can find space.
I love how you're literally like taking out my I don't know, we can
Yeah,
move
like
this around. Hold on, let me take a picture.
yeah.
It's connected to ChatGPT.
Look,
It'll work out.
I am the king of like I'll make clutter look good. Okay,
Oh,
that's
please do.
it's one of
Please
my
do.
very
Please do.
one of
Oh,
my
I still
talents.
it's funny. So another thing I haven't unboxed, the remember that Ghostbusters sign I bought? The actual it was in the giant box over here on the floor in the office. And you're
Wait,
like, yo, when are we putting this up? Yeah, it's still in the
you bought
box.
like a giant neon sign of the
It's
Ghostbusters
not
logo?
neon, but it's a Ghostbusters logo sign. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course.
You're gonna put that out for Halloween, right? That's a
That's
Halloween
an idea.
decoration.
That's an
See, I
idea.
got there's no there's nothing the wives can say about that. It is for Halloween. Okay,
It
so
is true.
like
It is for Halloween. That's
you
true.
put that
That's true. We
shit
could put it up for
on the
Halloween.
door outside or the window, like front and
Mm-mm.
center, the
Bro,
garage
that thing is
door,
going in.
the
I
garage
want to put
door.
it. I want to put it in the bay window. We usually put a giant light up pumpkin there. Kaiju Fanatics
Uh,
says 4 months. A bundle of
yeah,
six
I mean,
Sofubi. Yeah.
what would the six
Yeah.
sofa be?
Chris, I hear you. A year? Yeah, man. I
Chris,
got
a
plenty of.
year,
Dude,
a year,
sometimes you just don't have the shelf
guys.
space, man. You
s-
just don't have the shelf space. Like, you can't see it off frame, but I have like a shelf right here that is
No, I
completely packed out with figures.
I get it. I have a gym or was a gym
Was a
that
gym.
just
Yeah, was a gym.
filled with collectibles with the whole basement renovations.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
was gonna
yeah.
say like, well, if you don't have room for it, why would you buy it? But that's just nonsense.
Yeah.
Um,
First of all, you're making that comment to me? Are you
no,
serious right
no,
now?
no, no, no. I
Wow.
followed up.
Wow.
It's complete
Wow.
nonsense. It's
Wow.
not something that
I see you.
you know,
I see you.
yeah, no way. Yeah, I've never done that before. Never.
Yeah.
Good morning, Spork. Hello. Good morning. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining us on this Sunday morning. Do you
Yeah,
want to get into the unboxings now, or do
sure.
you want to just
Sure. We could do
talk some stuff?
your
Because
call. Your call.
I don't really want to get like crazy in depth. You know,
Yeah.
Let's
I know
just
you.
talk a
I
little
know.
bit. Let's just talk a
We can
little
talk
bit.
a little
I
bit.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk a little bit. Alien Earth, I guess. You know, since I'm still using last show's thumbnail, as some of you might have seen. So we'll kick off with Alien Earth because I think there's been two more episodes, or
I
right since
want
the
to
last
say
show,
there
or
is.
maybe
I can
three.
double check that.
I can't remember if we did one
I'll
through.
tell you right now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I tell you. I tell you.
But I know we're at episode 6, and I I am absolutely loving this show. I am so
So I.
glued when this show happens. Like
What
I
am I up
can't.
to right now?
I tried to do. Oh wait, you're not on 6. You haven't gotten to 6 yet.
I don't think I've gotten to 6 yet. I think I
Did you get
just.
to 5 where they give you the Moro backstory, like of the old crew?
Oh no, no! I just finished 4. Then. Yeah, I know. I'm
This
behind, man.
this
It's.
fucking guy. I
I'm.
can't even talk
Yeah,
about
I
it now.
know.
We
I
do
know.
a spoiler show. I was.
I know.
Oh my god.
I'm
Oh
terrible.
my god.
I'm terrible.
You know what? I'm
I'm
gonna spoil
terrible.
shit for you. You know, we're
Go
trying
ahead.
to do a show
It's
here.
fine. It's fine.
Um,
It's fine. I tried. I
so
tried. I ran out of
for
time.
me, episode 5, which a lot of people have loved, and I've seen people call it a basically like almost a shorter version of Alien, and it definitely has that because you get to see what happened to that crew. For me, it felt like a filler episode only in the sense that like at this point in the story, or I just don't care about that crew, and I'm like very invested on what's happening in the now with
Hmm.
Wendy and everything. So like the
And
episode
all,
just
yeah,
kind
all
of,
the
it's not that it's
kids.
a bad episode. It just kind of caught me off guard because like I just don't care at that point
Why?
about any
Because
of those characters. Yeah,
you
I
find out
just
what
again.
happens.
Oh yeah, yeah. You get the whole rundown of everyone getting wrecked on that ship. Yeah, you get it all. So
Nice.
again, as an isolated episode, it's great, but just in terms of like where the episode 4 left off, where Wendy like pets the baby xenomorph and is like talking to it, I was like, oh, let's go. Where are we
So
going with
that's
this?
the last thing I saw. I was like,
Yeah.
what? She's
Oh,
actually
Kelly,
talking to
Kelly
this
with
thing?
Russo hair. Yes, Russo hair will always live
Yeah,
on
of
the
course.
square table. I do not brush my hair or adjust it in any way. This is how I wake up is how it's happening. Sometimes it's not too bad right now. It's not too bad, but
Yeah.
it's still a little crazy. But I've seen crazier. There's been crazier days.
Right.
So episode 5, again, really good episode, but it came off as filler to me because it's just not what I cared
Yeah,
about at the
because
time.
you're seeing
Episode
what's
6,
happening.
guys.
Yeah.
Wow, Kelly says debatable that my hair looks good. Who the fuck? You're supposed to support me in every aspect of life. That's the whole. That's
That's
what this
it's the
is.
whole point
You
of
know,
marriage. It's the whole point of
I don't
marriage. Yeah,
understand. Now it's
absolutely.
debatable. Unbelievable. I'm just gonna shave my head and grow my beard out like ZZ Top, which I'm sure you would love, babe. Um, I'd probably
ZZ
look
Top is who
hard.
we go with.
Oh
Oh
yeah, I want
man.
like the. I've been wanting to get this huge beard, and she refuses to let me have it, and I'd probably
Mm.
look terrible with a shaved head. But episode 6 of Alien Earth, dude, I was trying to do the dishes and have it on the background, and I just couldn't. I had to shut it
Ooh,
off because like
wow, you're brave.
it's not a show where you can. Or at least for me, like when it's on, I have to be like locked
You're
in.
locked in.
I
Yeah, yeah, you're locked in.
Every detail in
Yeah.
this show. There is a really stupid part. Um,
In episode
and
six.
yeah, like again, it works because you got to remember that they're kids.
Yeah.
And I see if everyone, and when you watch it,
See
I'm sure you'll probably agree. But like, so what is it? Toodles? The
the
one that's
girl.
like more the science. No, the dude that's more like the scientist with Kirsch.
Oh yeah,
He's like
I think
his
that
like
is
yeah
Toodles. Yeah, yeah. His
yeah. So
assistant,
Kirsch,
where he gets
yeah.
he
So
calls himself Isaac now
yes.
because yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
Kirsch asks him to like take care of everything because he's off world. You finally get to see uh, the um, the meeting between Utani and Boy Cavalier. Like they have a whole like lawsuit settlement sit
nice,
down, and Boy
nice.
Cavalier is just a total douchebag. But anyway, then there's an elevator scene between Morrow and Kirsch, which those are my two favorite characters, and
Ooh,
goddamn,
ooh,
it's
ooh.
so good because like not a lot happens, but there's so much foreshadowing of what can happen
Bro,
because
they're such good
they're both
actors.
just yeah,
They're
it's so
such
good.
good actors.
Like
Oh
Morrow gets in
man.
the elevator and then like you see the hand and like I just went like smiling ear to ear because I'm like, oh, I know it's Kirsch, and then he
Oh,
walks in and I'm like, let's go. Um, but so Kirsch asks his Toodles to take care of all the aliens or monsters
the
or whatever you want to
specimens.
call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just feed them and yada yada yada. He asks to get what's her name. There's one of the other. She's the one that like wants to take over for Wednesday or
Oh,
wants to be
Wendy.
Wednesday.
Wendy.
Wendy.
No, Wendy.
Wednesday. Jesus.
Wrong show. Wrong show.
That's
You're
another
okay.
show.
You're
We're not
fine.
talking about that. I'm sorry. Um, And
Yes, I don't remember her name either. She's the one that's like, I want to be your favorite.
yes. So Kirsch asks him to take her. He denies because I think he wants to like prove that he can do it alone. You know, like that whole child mentality of like, I'm gonna show
Yeah,
daddy I can do it.
yeah.
So he goes in alone and he's feeding everybody, all good. And we finally get to see the fifth species, which, you know, I know there's always been five, but they haven't shown the five, which are like these two fly-like creatures that are in a nest. And apparently they eat like, it seems like they eat like metals and stones and like
Mm.
robotics. Like that's what's on the tray. So he goes to open the door. I don't know if this, you know, he just kind of pulls the door completely off, like the food thing. So again,
Does he get eaten?
yes, he gets wrecked.
Of
So
course,
again,
of course.
this is
Yeah,
what I don't
correct.
understand. Like
Oh, I
again,
feel bad.
you gotta remember that they're kids, right?
Yeah.
So now, you know, he still wants to feed them, so he's got to like unlock the big, like the main door to open it. And so I'm like, all right, open the door and just, you know, look at the nest, slide in the food, and then shut the door. Nah, we're gonna, so you're gonna go into the cell of the creatures that, because none of the other
Eat
creatures give a
machinery.
shit. Yeah, none of
Yeah.
the other creatures give a shit about synths. They don't attack
Yeah.
them, or you know,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
like
Makes sense.
if you're
Makes
directly in
sense.
its way, like they'll rip you in half, but like they don't actually seek you out as prey. But this one does. So yeah,
Of course it does.
let's put our whole body in there, right? Let's just get in there. And while we're slowly dropping the food, our good boy, the eye sheep or whatever we want to call it, who's just the best character on the show right now, the Teoculus. I'm just fascinated by this goddamn eyeball. So you know, it's
Yeah,
just
dude.
it's observing the
It
entire
the whole thing.
situation,
Yeah,
and
of course it
yeah,
is.
and they're
That
they're
that
they're like
the most just
cellmates. They're right
is it
next to each
still in the
other.
sheep? Is it
Oh
still
yeah,
in it's still in the sheep, right?
100, yeah.
Yeah.
So as he's dropping it, the Teoculus literally like runs into the wall, so he falls down and loses his footing. So the door closes behind him and locks him in. So you can tell what happens next. But I was just like, again, I had to like, I'm like, all right, remind yourself that it's a kid. So like, you know,
Yeah.
it's doing some
Less life
stupid
experience,
things.
but that makes a
Yeah,
difference.
but
That makes a
I
difference.
was just like, of course, yeah, go
Does he?
full
All right.
on
So
into.
does he gets wrecked? Does he actually die though?
I don't know. Can synths actually die? Like they might be able to they might be able to just
I guess they
reboot
would
him
have
and
to
put
make
him
a
in a
new
different
body.
body. Yeah, but
Yeah.
like in terms of that body, I don't know if that one's coming back. So
It
is he
depends.
dead? Is
So
he?
we
I don't
don't
know.
actually know. Do we actually know if they have copies of these kids somewhere? Like, hold on, let me save a
Well, one of,
backup on a hard drive somewhere.
one of the things that they just did to one of the other characters, the other female character that was like saying she was pregnant and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is
That's what I was
getting
asking.
it.
Yeah, she's
They
fucking crazy.
they fucking deleted her memory and like reverted her back. So like they have that access. They brought her
All
back
right,
to
good.
like before the mission.
Dude,
So Wendy goes to talk to her about stuff and she has no
yeah.
idea. So now Wendy, I don't know. This is where like I think they're setting up Wendy to be the next alien queen. If that's where I think they're
Ooh.
going with it, because like all of a sudden in this episode, especially with her
When is a
conversations
machine
with
not a
Kirsch,
machine?
when her and the Xenos are like part machine too. Like there's always been that. Like they're not just organic.
Completely organic, yeah. Well, they're
Yeah,
able to survive in space. You know, it's
yeah.
not
They
like
don't need to eat. They don't need to breathe. I mean, Jesus
no.
Christ, they go from fucking an embryo
They're
to
just
a
murder
8-foot
machines.
monster in like 2 days without eating
Yeah.
anything. So
They're just fucking murder machines. That's all they really are. Like, and the queen is just like, hold on, let me pop out eggs constantly.
yeah.
Oh, you want to fuck with my eggs? Not gonna fucking kill you.
So Wendy's like becoming very like self-aware of like the companies and like what Boy Cavalier is trying to do and like what she actually is to them. So
Hmm.
like she's kind of taking like she flat out says to like basically her mother or the female doctor, like maybe you're the problem. And you're like, "Oh shit." Like this is like yeah, I don't know. Where
Damn.
and then like even the brothers like trying to save her and it's like, "Yo, we got to escape this place." And she's like, "What if I don't want to go?" You're like, oh, okay. She
Oh,
doesn't give
she's
a fuck.
becoming very much
Yeah,
aware of what she
and
is, her capabilities, and
yeah,
it's just like,
she's like,
I
nah, I'm
don't
good.
really
Like,
have to listen to these people.
yeah, I could talk
Oh
to fucking
man,
aliens, and I have super strength and speed, and I got this killing machine that's apparently my pet or child. I don't know where they're going with
great,
that,
sick.
but
See,
yeah, no,
okay, so
dude,
this is what I
it's
love
good.
about this show.
I'm fucking loving it,
Dude, the
loving it.
tension this show creates, like, no matter what I've watched recently, this is the only show that, like, I want to say, like, I go in scared to watch. Like, I go
Okay,
in a sense of, like, I know
dread.
nothing good is going to happen, and it's all going to be little nuanced stuff that just, like, touches on things and points to things. And there's no actual, like, a lot of the show, if you watch it, it's not just, there's not really that much dialogue that takes place in between scenes. And it's all a matter of, like, environment and tension. Like, when the eye
Oh
thing
yeah,
goes into the sheep and the sheep just stares at the camera, just like that.
yeah,
Just
and that's all he
creepily, just
does,
doesn't
and
move.
it's the
Doesn't move,
best.
just stares at it. And Kirsch is just like, huh, it's highly
Well,
intelligent, huh?
so all right, here's another thing, and this has definitely been brought up online, and I think Kirsch might be, and this is a big stretch, either knows about David from Prometheus and Covenant, or is like part of that same fucking model system. Because
What
Kirsch
if
gives off
he's.
serious David vibes.
Yeah, he
And
does.
then
He
here's the
does.
other thing too, like, because I know they're really trying to tie everything together.
Yeah.
So
You think
David
this
is
is
a
what
Utah.
the show's going to end up
Yeah.
doing? Tying all that stuff together?
So this is my theory, and I've seen this theory kicked off around. So I'm definitely subscribing to it. Is since David is a Utani um, synth or robot, whatever we want to call it,
Yeah.
android, they can clearly track him. So I
Well,
think the species that they brought back is when they went to get David, because a lot of the stuff, like especially that big pod, the pod monster, like that
yeah.
was one of David's
We've talked
drawings
about
in
that. Yeah.
Prometheus. Yeah, so like there's a lot of little connections here. So I would not be shocked if that's like they went on this huge, deep 65-year mission to recover something.
Yeah.
I think they went and met and found David and his shit,
Or
his
at least
crazy fucking
found
shit.
his. Yeah.
Yeah, and brought and because they said they lost a lot of people. Like, remember, the people that are on that ship are just what's left. So
Yeah.
who the hell knows what happened on this mission? So I'm thinking Kirsch is very David-like, where he's just wants to see, and that scientist brain or whatever that
Mm
he just
hmm. Mm hmm.
he's in total study mode. Because
Listen,
like you'll see.
when you start talking shit to the androids, you know, like
Oh
when
yeah,
Boy Cavalier
when
is
Boy
just like,
Cavaliers, yeah,
don't you have experiments to run? Like, don't you have
and
something to
he's
go
like,
do? Like, shoo,
and you can
shoo.
see the pause, and you can
Yeah,
see the pause by
I'm
Kirsch, and
like,
he's just like,
bro, this dude is gonna
okay,
put his fist through your eye, like literally just be like,
no, no,
"Kuh."
no, he's absolute. 100%. I'm calling it now. The T Oculus eyeball alien is 100% going on going on Boy Cavalier, so we can have that
Oh
intelligent
yeah,
conversation that he wants so much.
oh yeah,
That
ooh, that's such
yeah,
a
because again
ooh,
they talk about how the eye is highly intelligent,
highly
and then you see
intelligent,
like
yeah.
Boy Cavalier like staring at it with utmost curiosity. I
Oh
just love
yeah,
this
no,
goddamn show, man. I love it. And they've
it's good,
already
man. It's
I think they're
good.
doing a season 2 already, and Noah's on board, so like it's gonna have the same feel and everything. So
Dude, the
I'm
more
ready,
of
man.
this, the better. Like everything ties in so good. The music feels so like from the original Alien era. The aesthetic, everything just like even the computer systems that they use. The fact that it's all like green, like when the intro comes in, it's just green teletype that just comes across, and it's just
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it
Oh, it's
feels so good.
reading reading stuff from like the crew and everything that worked on it. Like they basically just said it was like a giant nerding out party because they wanted, this is like finally. I feel like Disney is finally learning, like to just step back.
Yeah,
After they
let the
kind of meddled
people
with
that are
Star
passionate
Wars
about
for
your
a while.
projects. Yeah,
Exactly, because like now all of a sudden Predator's good again, Alien's good again. You're like,
because
Okay,
you're
all
hiring
right,
people
because it's
that
been bad
love.
for a really long time.
Because now you're getting the idea. Let the people that love these IPs, let them go. Let them create and see what comes out. When you start hiring people because like, oh well, I need this to be this, I need it to have this aspect. I need it to have this aspect. I need it to have this. No, you're then dictating the creativity of these people. And that's
Yeah,
what
well,
you're
that
hiring
that
them
was
to
the
do.
biggest issue with like the DC at first. The whole
Hmm.
they destroyed half of those movies. I mean, just
Oh yeah.
watching like the Snyder cut versus the Josh Whedon fucking abomination. Like you're just like,
Yeah.
that's the like if you ever wanted to see a total contrast of what the studio can do to someone's vision, like there's
Yeah.
Exhibit A. Like
Dude,
they were like, you know what? We're gonna do this a little bit different.
dude,
Like what?
Star Wars Acolyte was probably some of the worst Star Wars storytelling I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
Like, and I am
And there's a lot of good
deep in
aspects
the
of that
weeds of Star
show.
Wars. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
There's
no,
a lot
I
of good
found,
stuff in there, but overall it's dog shit.
oh my God, so bad. The only good was, I forget the actor's name. He's from Squid Game. He learned English just to take on that role. Like,
What
those are,
the Sith?
no, I forget his name. He plays the
Oh,
Jedi
oh no,
Master.
the main Jedi guy. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
He is he's the best part of that show. And even he can't bring that show into the light of redemption. Like, if his character came back, I'd be happy about that. But overall, the show itself, the story just made no sense. I understand that they're trying to pull from certain fictions and, certain
Yeah,
elements
but
of
then they
Star Wars that have
completely
existed.
but then it completely disregards a lot of canon, and you're just like,
Everything.
I don't know. Yeah,
It's and the other acting is not good. It's not good. The characters are completely unlovable. Like, you don't get behind any of them. Like, even the Sith King.
I like the X-23. She was cool. Then she died.
Yeah, and then she gets killed. Like, immediately
Oh
murdered.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I do like the villain
Daphne
though.
Keene is the
Like
word you're looking for here.
yeah,
Yeah.
I do like the villain in the show. I did like the aspect of like the twins, the whole like twin concept and how it like again.
Yes
There's
and
some
no.
cool little aspects in there, but none of
But
it's
overall, but that's what I mean. Like,
yeah. But overall, it's like a four show.
if
Like
you
I
look at
would
the
never
numbers, so now
watch it
like if
again.
we talk about the statistics, okay, and actually this is a topic that we can get into because this is one of my topics. Of all these TV shows that have come out to streaming, because streaming is the new platform, so people build their shows based on how they're going to do on a streaming service. All these shows that have come out that basically to me is like just bloated the applications themselves. Like, you just have all these MCU shows, all these Star Wars shows. Like, they're really just like just completely packing out like Disney Plus, for example. You know, so let's talk about MCU shows that I think are just not good. Uh, I did not like Ironheart. I watched Ironheart all the way
Really?
through. I
I
thought
actually
it
liked Ironheart.
had really strong points, but a lot of the decisions that she made, it's like, first of all, you're complaining that you don't have billions of dollars like Tony Stark. Okay, that's your first. That's the whole premise. I need money because I want to build a cool iron suit. Tony Stark built an iron suit in a cave
With
with
scraps.
spare parts, with scraps. He built this in a cave.
I
Like,
mean, in defense of that, she does build some cool suits,
she
minimal
does.
suits.
That's
But
why I'm saying, like, the listen, the outline, the foundation of a good show is there. But like the
Mephisto, though,
villain,
come on.
dude, Mephisto was the only cool part. Like, the fact that
I'm
Mephisto
gonna
came in,
come on. I think
I
the show's
love that
better than.
scene.
Oh
First
yeah,
of all, I
scene's
don't like
phenomenal.
Sacha Baron Cohen. I don't like him. I think he's overrated. I think he just does things to like be like, hey, look at me. Like, not look at the project that I'm in. Look at me. This was the first thing I've actually seen him in where you actually see him like act. Like, the way he switches between like these accents and personalities while he's having conversations. And I called it. as soon as he sat down with him, I looked at Erica and I was like, it's Mephisto. 100% Mephisto. And then you see
I
the
mean,
reflection in like the spoon or whatever. And I'm
yeah,
like, it's fucking
let's go.
Mephisto. It's
Yeah,
Mephisto. Let's go.
I
Let's go.
I liked Ironheart. I thought it played well on like the character, and she actually has a good character arc.
No,
And
she
now
does.
seeing like that she's kind of turned to the dark side because obviously to tie it in with Star Wars, because now like her AI best friend is now fucking real. So
Yeah.
Mephisto totally resurrected this chick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now so she's sold her soul to the devil. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's gonna play a big part in the Avengers
I'll
Doomsday
say this.
movies, and people are
The last
believe.
few, the last episode I say was probably the best. I wanted more of her and her ability to like build and like see the intelligence, like what makes her her, rather than like all this. It's just so much stuff happens around her, and then there's other aspects where I'm just like, but that's just like and statistically speaking, it didn't do well. It
Yeah,
didn't have the views that it
I don't feel
needed
like
to.
they. I don't really feel like they even promoted it much either, though.
No, they
Like it got
didn't,
like
because that's
yeah,
the whole
like it
thing.
was
The
just kind of
market,
like
you had
Ironheart.
one thing of marketing, and then that was the end of it. You
Yeah,
really didn't get the excitement about it. Like, I liked She-Hulk, but again,
I
didn't
like
do
She-Hulk too,
spectacular.
but
I
people
loved
hated
She-Hulk.
that show. That show
Yeah,
got
people
shit on.
really.
Like
I like
Ironheart
She-Hulk a
didn't
lot.
really get shit on. Every
No,
episode of
it's
She-Hulk
forgotten.
was like
That's the problem.
was
Ironheart is forgotten. She-Hulk tried to do a lot of innovative things, breaking the fourth wall, the whole nine,
yeah,
and people blew up about it. Like, this
yeah.
is garbage. This is not Marvel. I'm like, bro, stop.
Supposedly, she's officially gonna be in the new stuff.
Good,
Allegedly.
good. She's a great actress, and that was a good show. And
Yeah.
then the one show I completely forgot about up until yesterday, Secret Invasion. I didn't even watch Secret Invasion.
Oh, don't please
Yeah,
don't.
exactly my
No,
point.
dude, it's
Exactly my point. See, Kaiju Fanatic
it.
thinks She-Hulk was phenomenal as
Yeah,
well. Exactly. Thank you.
I really liked it too. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, funny, and
But
it was just a
so,
fun
like,
show. Which is
in your
what the
opinion,
She-Hulk comic is. It's
exactly, exactly. But in your opinion, like, you get all these shows, you get like Star Wars Acolyte, you get, and not all, like, I'm going to mention good ones too. You have the Mandalorian, you have all these
Forever
other ones that are coming
Mandalorian
out.
though. We get a Boba Fett though. Ooh.
Exactly. So, and I wanted Boba Fett to be better. I don't think the show itself was bad. I think the plot choices were bad. Aesthetically, it's an awesome looking show. I love the way Boba Fett looks in this show because he changes his look around. It's more of that like black and green with the long like skirt that he wears along one side of his leg. Like, I love that look. I love Tamar Morrison as Boba Fett. I think he's great. But the whole, and I wanted it to be more of like, yo,
Making him a
I'm
good guy
taking over
was a big
Tatooine.
fucking mistake. Yeah,
I wanted
making
him
him
to
this
become the
like
crime boss. Yeah.
yeah,
But
him trying to be like diplomatic and shit.
yeah, no. That's not
It's
Boba.
not. Again, you're talking about a character that had what, fucking 30 seconds of screen time, and was so impactful in those 30 fucking seconds because of how
He
he
has
looked,
like
how he
four
sounded.
lines in all
Yeah.
of the Star Wars original movies.
So everyone associated that character as being the fucking ultimate badass.
Yeah.
And then you took that character and so everyone's vision of this character again, because there's not a lot of them to be seen.
No. No.
So everyone's
No.
opinion on this character is he is the ultimate badass. That's what
Yeah.
everyone thinks. That's what
Dude,
everyone
he
wants.
survives a Sarlacc pit.
And
My
then you come
dude
back.
survived being digested.
And then you come back and you put him on this redemption arc, and which is fine. Like, if you want him to be not so much, you want him to not be a mercenary anymore. But like, again,
Yeah.
don't to try to take away that this guy is a fucking vicious, brutal fucking killer is insane.
So
to me.
here's where I'll argue
Like-
this. Here's where I'll play devil's advocate on that. Okay. Number one, yes, your first introduction to Boba Fett is he's a bounty hunter. He works technically for Jabba the Hutt at that point. Okay, when you first see
And he
him,
works for Vader.
He technically works for Jabba. He doesn't work for Vader.
Uh,
Jabba wants
but Vader
Han.
respects him, which that's enough.
Yes, I will give you that. Because honestly, Boba Fett is the only intro to the Mandalorians that you get. And at that point, the Mandalorians didn't exist. It was just
Yeah.
Boba Fett. So you expanded on this entire section of the Star Wars universe off this one character. You know,
Yeah.
you get Django in the prequels. That's when you first hear the term bounty hunter, Mandalorian. Like it, that's true, Chris. Robot Chicken Boba Fett is peak. That's where the character, that's it. He plateaued there. But like you get all these characters and it's possible to write a good story for these characters. You look at the Mandalorian itself. Din Djarin is one of the most intriguing characters to me in the Star Wars franchise, because not only do you get like this now you're starting to break down the Mandalorians into smaller sects, and if you watch like Star Wars Rebels, you see where that breakdown actually comes in.
Yeah.
And how like Mandalore was just this tragic story. And that goes into the sequel series that I want to touch on this, because in the Star Wars Clone Wars, there's the Battle of Mandalore and all these things, and you find out Obi-Wan is in love with Duchess Satine, and like you have all these like great story arcs. I'm like,
Disney show. Obi-Wan was dog shit.
We're not going to go there because I loved Obi-Wan. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. It like you had all these things where like Rey could have been like the granddaughter of Obi-Wan, like where she could have really tied into the whole story. My God, imagine connecting characters and not just throwing random nonsense around.
Yeah, but no, let's just make her look exactly like Luke in every way.
Yeah,
and
in
give her
every
the
way.
Same. She's
Yep.
also a mechanic. Like
Yep.
everything. Let's just make her female Luke, and then just be like, just kidding.
Just kidding. I'm Palpatine's kid.
That was
spoilers.
That was like one of those things where it was almost kind of like Game of Thrones, where like the internet knew what was happening. Knew what was going on. So then when it came to making the final scenes and all that, like they were like, this is exactly what they'd be expecting us to do. Let's throw them a curveball. It's like, but the curveball was.
I don't understand.
Yeah, it's just like just because
the problem is I feel like people forget
out,
source material. People forget the source material. Like, where is this coming from? You completely turn it, like, just to touch back on Star Wars, you completely turn the entire Star Wars universe upside down by saying anything that came out, anything, video game, book, anything that came out after Return of the Jedi that was not the sequel series up until that point is now no longer canon. You took away, so every Star Wars fan that has ever read a Star Wars book, decades. You took the New Jedi Order, which is every Star Wars book fan's beloved book series, okay? Talking about Han and Leia's kids. Spoiler alert, Chewie dies. Like, it's a whole thing. And you're just like, nope. It's fine. We'll just write all these new movies and in new shows. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. And notice how none of the new shows take place after Rise of Skywalker. Everything takes place in a different time period before that time.
Beforehand, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
dude,
if you were gonna make anything not canon, I would just make it the new movies. Fuck them. Like, honestly, no one cares. Like, all right, here's the perfect.
God, I hope they blow it up. I hope they just blow up and say these three movies are just like
I'm gonna use myself as an example because I love sci-fi, right? But I've never really been a like Star Wars. Like, I watch Star Wars and I watch Star Trek, but like I wouldn't say I was like a fan where like I collect anything from those things. Like I enjoy them for what they are.
Of course.
The Mandalorian made me a Star Wars fan.
Good.
Like,
it should.
So
and I'm glad
I know,
it
but I'm
had
saying,
that effect on you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the Mandalorian made me a Star Wars fan, not the new fucking movies.
Nope.
Like, so.
No.
Like, and that's again from someone that's been watching this stuff for 20 years, but never really like, oh, I'm gonna get a Death Star, or I'm gonna, like, obviously as a
You
collector,
want the new
I
Lego
like
Death Star set? No,
that's pretty
it's a
badass, but I
thousand
don't really,
dollars later.
yeah, I know, but so it's like that kind of stuff I
Yeah,
never really got, but The Mandalorian made me a fan, so it's like, yeah, like, and I'm sure that I'm not the only one where that happened to.
no, you're not. No,
So yeah, give get Kathleen Kennedy out of there and give the keys to the castle to the John Favreau and Dave
give it to John
Filoni,
Favreau and
and
Dave Filoni, and call it a day. Let those
yeah,
men work. Because Dave Filoni literally sits there, looks at the actor, and goes, "No, this character wouldn't do this.
yeah,
Try it
I
this
know.
way." Like he's you need more force. He's angry here. He wants the lightsaber to come down and cut them. But he still has that like that's how Dave Filoni directs. Like he knows what the character's motivations are. Like he knows what this is supposed to look like.
Well,
Some of
I
these people
also
are
love
just like,
how well that's the great thing about like what Favreau did for the Mandalorian in general was I love
mhm.
how every season he brings in like a cast of directors that are nerds from like Bryce Dallas
Yeah.
Howard and
Oh yeah.
and honestly she's in my opinion she's directed
She's
some of the
directed
best
some of the better
episodes.
episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like she,
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking with her in Jurassic World, but like, to
She's
like
got it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she should be directing a Jurassic Park movie at this point. Um, but like
You're not
she's
wrong.
phenomenal.
You're not
But
wrong.
like I love that whole like we're gonna bring in a team of nerds and we're gonna work on this season together.
Yeah.
It's not just
Exactly.
like it's one vision. So like you get because again, not everyone can remember everything. So like again,
Yeah.
you'll have like Dave Filoni be like, nah, it would be like more like this, and like, oh yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? As opposed to them just being, what we had in the Acolyte, where they're like,
That
hey, did you
looks
forget
good.
all that? Did you forget all about that lore? Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it, just keep going
Yeah,
on.
it's fine. It's fine. Nobody's gonna notice. Nobody's gonna notice.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna notice.
Meanwhile,
But
it's
that's what I
like,
mean. Like going back to the overall thing, like you have all these great shows. Like for Marvel, I love Daredevil Born Again. Like that was like a real fresh, great story to tell, great actors. Like when you put people who are passionate about the projects in the projects, that's when you get good stuff. But when you have people that are just there to collect a paycheck, that's all they're going to do. They're going to collect the paycheck and walk away.
shout outs
I,
to Godzilla 1998. Dude,
you mean the greatest
I,
Godzilla of all time?
those directors flat out said like Godzilla was stupid.
So why did you
I'm,
hire them?
I'm,
Why
they
did
did
you hire them?
because they did Independence Day and that shit looked awesome. So like they were like, well, Godzilla's just destruction, so we could do that.
Oh, we
But
could
yeah,
do this. We could blow shit up.
they
It's
thought
fine.
they flat out were just like Godzilla's stupid. We're gonna just do our own thing, and that's
No,
exactly what
you
they
mean
did.
Godzilla's not an actual radioactive iguana? In the French Polynesian Islands?
Uh, look,
We're not here to talk
I
about
actually,
98 Godzilla. We're not here to
I
talk about
actually,
98
I
Godzilla.
enjoy that movie, like as a monster movie.
I do too. My
But it
brother
really
loves that
was.
movie.
It wasn't until the animated series where like that version of Godzilla became Godzilla to me in any sense. But again,
Yeah.
because it's
Dude,
because
the
the people
animated
that
series
made
is
the
great.
because the people that made the animated series were fucking fans of Godzilla. So like you can tell that. Whereas in the movie they were like,
Yeah.
so this monster that is famous for breathing radioactive fire breath, let's not have him do that. What?
No, let's
You
just
know
have
what I
him
mean?
just breathe
Like,
and it just goes.
yeah. It would
It's
be
bad
like
breath.
it would be like making a Halo show of a character that
Bro.
never takes his helmet off.
Bro.
Have his
You don't know
fucking
how
helmet off
angry
for
it
an
makes
entire
me. You don't know how angry it makes me because people are like, well, you can't, you can't possibly act with a helmet on. Mandalorian.
the Mandalorian. Yeah,
Yeah, Mandalorian. My dude
Mandalorian.
expresses more emotion with a head tilt than,
Yeah.
than
Or a
the guy
shoulder
that
shrug
played.
or like
Yeah,
yeah.
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 Or just like the slow movement of his head. Like, come
Alright,
on,
well,
man. Like, it's possible.
do you have a lot of time? Because like we just been rambling on for like 40 minutes. Maybe we should get into these
I don't have a
unboxings.
lot of time.
Okay.
So
All
we
right.
can get to the unboxing.
You want to kick it off? I'll bet you full screen.
Yeah, let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
We got. Let me get you up there.
This is our box. It's very let me get in there. Hold on. Ooh, cooking with this. This box is massive. It's so big. I
That's what she said.
love. I like. I only recently found out about MegaHouse when I bought this other figure that is up here. I'll get there. I'll get there. It's like right there.
Yeah, I
Right
see.
there.
I see a lot
Yeah.
of Ichibans over there. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Van Presto's like my jam.
from Kaiju Live that shop. I see
Yes,
a lot of that.
all purchases have been made through Kaiju Live or Big Bad Toy Store. Most of them are Kaiju Live because AJ is like, "Hey, you want this?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, whenever I
Tell
see
me how much
something
it
that
is
I'm
later."
like, I'm like, about, you want this? I can grab it for you.
He knows.
By the way,
AJ knows.
anyone that wants anything that I might obviously don't carry that's outside of the Godzilla universe, just hit me up. I can most likely get it. All right, so give for us novice One Piece fans,
So this
give us what's up.
is the Gear 5 Luffy that you first see in the Wano arc. So for people that don't know One Piece, um, One Piece is a very popular anime that has over 1,100 episodes, which is astronomical. It's insane. It's been going since like 1999. It just celebrated its 25th anniversary, something like
Do you
that.
think
Yeah.
Netflix will try to actually capture the entire series, or they'll cancel it before
The entire
in tr-
series, no. But I will tell
in
you,
true Netflix fashion?
I will tell you that the first season of the live action show encompassed about, they did like 8 episodes, 9 episodes, whatever they did. It encompassed, I want to say almost 50 episodes. I'm probably wrong about that number, but it was like
Okay.
the whole first arc. Um, the which it did a great job because that's a lot of story to pull together. And like, I'm watching the once in a while I'll put on the series in English for Val, and she'll sit and watch it. And those we're up to like episode like 4 or 5, and she just met Zoro, which if you know who Zoro is, he's the guy with the swords. Um, she just met him, and that's like episode like 2 in the series and of the live action series. Okay, all right. So we got here. We got the base. So going back to this figure, this is Gear 5. Luffy is your typical main character. This is cool. It's got Gear 5 written right here. This is neat. Um, Luffy is your typical like anime main character. Think like Goku. Like, oh, I gotta level up. So he has different variations. This is supposed to be his final form, quote unquote. He is basically, when he takes this shape, he is basically a god. Uh, in this shape, it's, and a lot of people, some people have like a lot of like take issue with it. I don't even know how this goes on because he is in this form. He can bend like reality to his will, and he basically makes things like a old Tom and Jerry cartoon. I
Oh,
know
I have
it
seen
sounds
that
ridiculous.
episode.
Yeah,
I
and he
did see that
basically
episode.
just bounces around. How do I get this on here? It's like a little pin. I got it. I got it. I don't got it. Maybe I got it. I don't
Oh
got it.
God, we're gonna watch
I don't want to
Amando
break it.
break this figure on
Break my
Luff. And
finger? Yeah, let's hope not. How does this go? It's got to go on this way.
did it come
Um,
with directions?
no, it did not.
But we are men though. We don't look at directions, right?
Yeah,
Is that
we don't read it. I read instructions all the time, literally all the time. How's this look? Let me see. How do we get on here? It's like weird because he's like has to like stand on it. Let me see. Actually look up a picture of this. Okay, hang on, hang on,
There's
hang on,
not like an
hang on.
extra accessory in the plastic that you don't missing. Maybe that helps.
No, no, there is not. There's foam and plastic coverings. Hold
So he's in one piece.
on. I see what you did there.
Thank you, thank you.
uh,
I'll be here all day.
so this is a cool. So in the lore of One Piece, uh, spoiler alerts to anybody that's actually watching this. He is. Okay, so I did have it right. He in this form he's taken on the sun god that is like was erased from history by the government um because he was too powerful. So he oh no, fell off. So like, it's a really cool representation. But like look at this detail. Look at this. I just love can you like see this? I don't even know how close I can get this.
That's good.
Like he just looks so cool. And he literally just has this like smoking ring around him as he fights too. And that's the whole thing. He's supposed to be the representation of Nika, who is the sun god of liberation. And every time he like transforms into this, everybody get like every enemy is just so annoyed because everything just bounces around like rubber. So he turns. So the whole premise is like he can turn himself into rubber, like you've seen in the live action show. Um, when he reaches this level, he can turn the world around him into rubber and
Hmm.
turn everything into a cartoon, and like nothing hurts him. Um, so it's really cool to like see it in action. And this figure is like so massive. And as soon as I could figure it out, it will go on the shelf. Um, but yeah, no, I love this figure. I think MegaHouse does really good. They also have a lot of like this here. There's a lot of like dark undertones in a lot of their work. Like even the Zorro that I have, like all these like dark black
Hmm.
looking smoke. Like the Zorro that I have is very dark and very. I just like that whole style, like very shadowed in compared to like the Band Prestos that are very much. This is much more of like I would say exaggerated in terms of the way Luffy's supposed to look. Um, the Band Prestos are much more accurate, like color wise, stance wise, facial expressions. They're all much more show accurate.
Hmm.
This is probably a little bit more detailed and more exaggerated and more. Yeah, I love these. They're great. They're really really
But
great.
we can't get it on the base though.
I am trouble getting out of the base. Yeah, I'm working on that.
All right.
Working
Do
on
you
it.
want me?
Working on it.
Do you want me to move
Yeah,
to
yeah.
mine
Go.
while you
Yeah,
get
go
on
to
that?
yours.
All right. All right. Let's get. I don't even know what to do anymore. Where am I? Who am I? Why am I a turtle? Okay. Let's get the Kaiju Live toy cam, baby. All right. So here we go. Um. So this is from Frog Tree, which I believe is from Bandai, because you can see all the Bandai Namco and Plex logos everywhere. I kept seeing this, especially when Christine shared her pictures, and if you don't know, everything Kaiju Live is green. There's a reason for that, because green is my favorite color. I don't know if you could tell in any capacity,
No.
but all things
No.
green, um, I need, I need it. So I actually
It's
had
that
no,
specific green too. It's not just a green.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
this like radioactive green.
yeah, like atomic green. Yeah, I need it in my life. Speaking of, like, even the energy drink, like, come on, guys, like, it's green and red. Like, this is literally the Kaiju Live energy drink. So Christine had shared. I've seen a bunch of people, but it was really Christine's images that I don't know. I was like, holy shit, I need this. And then I lucked out. Um, Great guy Jordan in the Kaiju Live group had posted that he was selling a couple figures. This happened to be one of them. I jumped on it, and he also lives in New York, which is fantastic because this is. And the funny thing is, I thought that this was going to be like an 8-inch figure. I don't know why I thought that. I haven't really collected anything new in quite a while. I've been kind of refocusing my collection, and unfortunately, due to renovations in the house, I no longer have the room to house some of these massive things that I was collecting because I was on a 50 centimeter train for quite a while, but unfortunately, those days
Dude,
have to take a back
your
seat.
burning Godzilla is one of the
The burn
most
the Burning Godzilla from Spiral
terrifying.
is the
Yeah.
greatest thing of all time. Like I don't
It's so
it
big.
I don't give it. I don't care. Like it's when you turn those lights on with the wings on.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
it's
My heart just
yeah.
feels
It's
so good.
I
So
don't
full.
think I'm even with everything that transpired. I don't think I'll be able to get rid of that one.
Oh,
So
I did get
this
this on the
guy.
base, by the way.
Hey, all right, hold on. Let's. real quick, let's cut to Evandro. He finally got it, guys.
I finally got on the base. Yeah,
There it
yeah,
is.
yeah. It's
What?
just such a cool figure.
So, what would you were very happy with it? Did
Oh,
anything you
absolutely.
don't like?
And
Yeah, love it.
there's very little that I think Mega House could put out One Piece wise that I would not be interested in or not think looks great.
Yeah, I feel
Like
like
this,
any anime figure always comes out perfect.
it
It's
does. You know, like I mean, it's little nuances. Like there's stitching on the back of his hat. Like like there's a lot of
detail.
cool aspects to this detail. And it's just I don't know. They do such a good job, and they don't put out that much in terms of like One Piece stuff. Like there's not a large selection. Like Band Presto has like
Yeah, Van Presto
amazing different.
does everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do everything. And I have another Gear 5 over here, right there, that I got. That's a 6-inch figure, and it needed a special stand to hold his arm because his arm stretches all the way out. But no, this is a very great figure. I love it. I might
So
just
I
leave it
just
on
want
my
to,
desk like this.
yeah, I just want to give you guys a sense of scale. So I originally thought this was like an 8-inch, like your standard Sofubi, right? Um, this guy's massive, guys. Like absolutely. When I opened this box, I couldn't believe it. So let's, without further ado, let's get this guy out of the plastic. Avandro, take it away, as I'll be away from the mic for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm. This figure looks really good. I love the way this. Yeah, there's the card. The I love the coloring. I know that's. I know that. Oh my god, look at how big he is in your hand. Like, you're not a small guy. Like, that's a big boy. I love the coloring and the like burning accents on the legs. Like, I love how it's like that whitish green. The translucent spines are cool. Oh man, look at this. This is so cool. Oh, the burning feet. So you'll tell us when you get back on the mic, but he seems a little bit more translucent than initially. Like he's got like this glow to him. I mean, obviously, but
Um,
it looks really cool.
dude,
Yeah,
dude, dude.
yeah, yeah. Look at those.
So
Oh,
this
I
is
love the
definitely
translucent spines.
translucent vinyl. At least,
Yeah,
yeah.
it looks
This one on,
translucent.
yeah, like the whole thing's translucent.
Oh,
So you can get a little bit of
see
the
the
yellow in
shine on
there.
his chest.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So
So
is this like a sought after style, a sought after
this
version
is
of
kind of
Godzilla?
this is pretty much brand new, honestly. Like
Okay.
they just kind of came out with this whole Frog
Mm-hmm.
Tree. I believe they came out with, they have a -1. They have another version of Burning Godzilla. Um, they call this Burning, but like this is just kind of its own take. Like I love this,
I love
whole
this take.
the art style here,
Yeah.
especially like on the,
Oh, the flames all along the back. Yeah.
yeah,
He does look like he's on radioactive fire.
yeah. Hold on, let me get my camera here real quick. It's not popping the way I want it to pop.
Chris, you're right. He really does look like he's something out of a painting. It's a
There we
very,
go.
especially like around the eyes, it reminds me of like old school, like old ancient Japanese painting.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the way
Like
the eye style
it's
is, the eyebrows.
So now let me cut to a shot of like us real quick just to show you how goddamn big this is. Okay. So like
That's so
this
big.
is a happy moment, ladies and gentlemen. Like this
What is
thing
he like?
is,
He's definitely over 12 inches.
yeah, I would, cuz again, here's the Metacon. I
Hmm.
got too much shit trying to fit in this frame. And this is usually like 10 to 12 inches, and he
Yeah,
towers him. So yeah, I think it's
yeah,
around 14, 15 inches, but
that's
just
awesome.
big, beefy. Oh man, this is the one. I don't need any more. I just need this one.
That's it. That's it. Collection complete. You can shut it
Pretty much.
down.
Like in terms of, well, because there's a couple variants of it already.
Yeah.
But for me, it's all about the green. But
Yeah.
yeah,
No, the
man,
green
this
is
thing
definitely hot.
is just
That's
see if I
nice.
can really get in there. Get a shot of
Oh
the
my God.
face real
Yeah.
quick. Yeah, like look at
Yeah.
that,
See, I
guys.
love the eyes, and the red is so deep. Like it's such a deep colored red that it's very like ancient Japanese art style. Like
Yeah, it's awesome.
he definitely looks like a crazy
I think it's
Japanese
fully
dragon.
articulated, although this one seems. Oh, there we go. Just had to
Oh, it's
loosen
broke.
them up. Nah, I just had to loosen them up. Now we go. Now we're good now.
That's just
But
the plastic's a little stiff. That's all.
yeah, I'm absolutely in love with it. This is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Um, I, shout out to Jordan for selling this and get it to me in incredible condition.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Was it sealed when you bought it, or he had opened it already?
No, I don't believe he opened it. It was still completely sealed.
That's awesome.
And if he did repackage it, did a hell of a job.
He did a great job. That's
But
awesome.
yeah,
Oh my
like
God,
I can't.
look at the
Yeah,
flames around his lips. You
dude,
can see the
everything.
gum line. Even for some, like I always consider Sofubi's not very like very cartoonish. Like there's not
Yeah,
like crazy detail. This just has insane detail.
yeah. No, this
Like I
is.
can only imagine what this mold looked like.
Let's see how can I get in closer. How close can
Oh
we get?
man, look at that.
Yeah. How, oh my gosh. Sometimes my camera, I just shout outs to
You're like
shout outs to Dave. This is Dave's camera. This
he
the
doesn't
camera
watch the
Dave-
show, but that's okay. That's
Yeah, he's
okay.
not watching, but goddamn, the zoom on this camera sometimes is just
Mm-hmm.
spectacular.
Oh, it looks so good. Oh man,
Uh,
amazing.
yeah, 10 out of 10. Even play with some lighting here. Let's get different angles here. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're just having some fun now. That's what we're
It's
talking
the
about.
eyes for me, man. The fact that he's got like his head is down and his eyes are just cowled by his
No, yeah,
eyebrows
like
are just
it,
so.
I love the pose.
That's my style.
It's very dynamic, especially with the zoom out here with the tail, like just
Yeah,
the tail behind him. So like the full frontal
yeah.
is just he's just imposing.
Oh, yeah.
Just very
I do
imposing.
love that the only red is his eyes and his mouth. Everything
Yeah,
else is just a variant of green.
yeah. I can't wait to take. I'm definitely making a turntable video of this.
Oh yeah,
This could be the latest short right here. But this thing is just
this thing right here. Yeah, Woof.
unbelievable.
We cooking. We cooking.
And yeah, again, just to give you a sense of scale, let's back out here. Look at that black curtain. You love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Here is the Metacon,
Yeah, he's big.
and then here is a 6-inch Bondi. So he's big boy, big boy.
He's a big boy.
Here's
That's
an
a
energy
big
drink.
boy. What else? What else can we use for scale? Here's Addy.
The Square Table Podcast brought to you by Ghost Energy. Please sponsor us.
Please.
That'd be great.
Please sponsor us anytime. Anytime. We'll take
But
it. I will drink
yeah.
Ghost on air.
I live by Ghost. Cumberland Farms right now in the New York area has buy two get one free. So
Oh,
we're going to the
at that.
moon, baby. Yeah. So yeah, this is it, guys. I haven't bought
Awesome.
anything new in quite a while, and this is
Same.
an ultimate
Same.
happy moment right now. Just everything about this, from pose to uniqueness, it gives me a lot of those eyes, like a doll's eyes.
Look at those eyes.
It get like the storyboard knots kind of vibe from this in terms of like uniqueness. Yeah, I love it. Sometimes in the Sofubi world, incredible stuff comes out that
Yeah.
you can't avoid.
I've learned to appreciate the Sofubis a little bit more. I always thought they were
Man.
comically like toys.
Well, I mean, yeah. When I was younger, I was not attracted to them at all. I was much more into the realistic stuff like X Plus, and I always loved Bondi is what kicked it off for us. and
We all know
not
I'm a
saying
fan.
that those were super realistic, but they were realistic-er. They weren't
Yeah.
trying to. But now, ironically, Bondi is now in the Sofubi game, and I gotta say they're kicking it off pretty goddamn awesome. Because I think so. There's this variant. I think there's a regular, the first one, and then there's a burning one where he looks more like Burning Godzilla, where he's
hmm
just picture this, but like wherever you see yellow, it's red.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
so just trusted seller that Cumberland. Yes, that's where me and Chris meet up for all his happy moments that he picks up. I'm like, yeah, I could use an energy drink. Let's go to Cumberland.
Yeah, because you just drop it off to him.
Pretty
Free
much, yeah.
delivery.
Dropped off some happy moments last night, actually.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But
So does that wrap it
yeah,
up? Or are you caught up with Peacemaker? Do you want to wrap it up, or some
I think
final
we're gonna
thoughts?
have to wrap it up. We'll
Okay.
save Peacemaker for the next episode. That gives me time. I think I'm one episode behind on Peacemaker. Um,
Man.
but I will leave with this. My theory on Peacemaker, and I don't know if this has been confirmed yet, but my theory is that the new perfect dimension that he found is actually a super racist dimension, and that
Oh,
there are no
100%. Yeah.
minorities in there. Yeah,
Yep.
like
I'm 100% with you. There's
yeah.
it,
I'm telling
it,
you, he's gonna go and he's be like, "This is awesome," and then he's gonna notice that there's literally just only white people.
yeah. Yeah, that's white America right over there.
Yeah, yeah. That's my theory. That's my
I'm
theory. I'm gonna
I'm with
stick
you
with
on
it.
that. I'm with you on that. We'll see where it goes, but yeah, something is going to be revealed that dimension is not
Oh yeah,
as
not
the
what he
best
thinks it is.
dimension ever,
Yeah,
as he
yeah,
likes to keep calling it.
yeah. But
But all
all
right,
right.
everybody, that
Until
wraps it
next
up.
time,
Yeah,
thank you
I
guys
think
for joining us.
this Saturday we're gonna. I'm hoping to have a return of the auction show Saturday night. Me and Dad. We'll see. Dad's not doing so great. So it's been a little rough. And I don't want to do shows without him. I know Kelly's been filling in and helping out, but it's yeah, it kind of sucks. But we'll see where it goes. Um, so hopefully we'll have a new Saturday episode auction, and I'll have the website completely finished with all that good stuff. You have any other new box days coming in, Evandro?
Do I have anything new coming? I don't. I still have more stuff downstairs though that I haven't opened.
I mean, I would love to. Can we do an official unboxing of that Ghostbusters sign? Because
We can. We can. There's
yeah,
not much to unbox, but sure, we definitely can. We definitely can.
I just want to see it. I think the world needs
It's
to see it.
gigantic. It's really big. Yes, we can
The
totally do
world
it.
needs it.
Yeah, yeah. But all
Um,
right. Well, thank you,
all
everybody.
right, everybody. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, it's morning. Have a great day.